Apparently, Halo Campaign Evolved is not that good. Apparently, it just isn't, which is hilarious. This is exactly what I said was going to happen. Anyway, Halo Campaign Evolved pandered to the modern audience, and now Halo Studio is officially finished. Are we sure? Oh, Shu is finished. I mean, at the end of the day, somebody's gonna back them out, right? Halo's too big to fail. Anyway, this is a ref video. We're going in. I don't know what to expect, but there are apparently some issues with this game, like from a game perspective as well. So we will see.
Hey, what's up guys, Riff here. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about Halo Campaign Evolved, which of course is the ground-up remake of Halo Combat Evolved, and as one of the millions and millions of people who grew up with this franchise and have so many fond memories, especially of the early installments, all I can say in response to what we're seeing is look how they massacred my boy. It is a very hard sight, ladies and gentlemen, but it's not unexpected. This IP has been driven into the ground, corrupted by so many different problems. And when you look at the one-to-one comparisons of Combat Evolved versus Campaign Evolved, it's not only aesthetically atrocious, but also it's riddled.
Is this Unreal Engine 5 slop? No way, they pushed this game into Unreal Engine 5 and said, yeah, you're good to go. Okay, so it's Unreal Engine 5 slop. Wonderful. Wonderful. I don't know.
Riddled with bugs, and also it's riddled with DEI, as you expect in the current day. Cortana continuously downgraded yet again. New girl.
Okay, I have to say this. I can't really show this, but remember, so I don't know what is the obsession with this area of women's faces. I don't know what the obsession is. Every woman in modern video games has like this stuff is very visible. But when you walk outside and you see real women, it isn't actually this visible. What is this? What are we doing? I can already tell the way she looks that this is there, but you haven't even played the original, you hypocrite. I haven't played the original. I've seen it though. I've seen Let's Plays. That counts. I've definitely played 3. And Halo Wars 1 and 2. Obviously, I don't know that much about Halo. Either way, I can still criticize a game when it does the usual tropes, dare I say.
Boss elements, among many other things. But it comes as no surprise after hearing all that, the critics absolutely.
Damn, so VGC 10, Dexerto 10, Pure Xbox, well, that's not surprised, right? Day 1, 9, Press Start, Push Square 9, PSX Brazil, and Gamer Informer 8.5, GameSpot and the Gamer 8, IGN 7, Tech Radar, Screen Rant, Games Radar on the 6th Axis 7, and then DualShocker 6.5. You know what's crazy? The 7s and 6.5s are probably accurate. 6.5 is probably accurate.
Absolutely love this new game, giving it very sterling reviews. But I want to focus on one review that's not listed here that's gone viral, and it really encapsulates everything wrong with these game reviewers. Let's begin here. This score is a 70, saying this: I won't lie, it was great to be playing Halo again when the frame rate wasn't tanking, but it's hard not to feel like the franchise, Xbox, and everyone involved has been severely let down in recent years.
But it has happened. See, here's the funny thing, right? So the frame rate is tanking. That's an Unreal Engine 5 slop problem already, right? Interesting. Whatever, I guess. Wow.
We've had one new Halo game, Infinite, since 2015's Halo 5. Xbox has almost imploded due to years of mismanagement that resulted in thousands of employee layoffs.
The main reason why Xbox got that fucked is because of overspending. Buying studios that just they didn't have to buy. They killed off studios via the Game Pass. the Game Pass actually doesn't really pay games that much, right? It really doesn't, right? It's more like lending money out to produce a game. It's like subsidizing. Subsidizing. Is that what the word is? Either way, you get what I mean. Halo 5. Yep, outrageous.
And Microsoft remains on the BDS, Boycott, Divest, Sanction list in connection to what a UN commission declared a genocide in Gaza. They are reducing the score because of real life conflicts.
What? That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay, mental illness, moving on.
Whereas the original Halo brought with the promise of a new era for video games, this remake feels like it's in part been developed to make us feel good things about the brands. Again, nostalgia and the realities of today have rarely clashed so heavily. Never trust game reviewers ever again. If it wasn't obvious already, do not trust these people. They are docking points from this review because they're thinking about Gaza. Absolutely insane, ladies and gentlemen. But of course, a lot of the other reviews are telling you to go out and purchase this remake, saying Halo Campaign Evolved is classic Halo at its best. You know what I say to that? I think Halo Combat Evolved is the version I'm going to go with. I don't need this remake. It looks absolutely atrocious. So I showed earlier this side-by-side comparison, and of course all of this stuff is subjective, but this looks really rough. It has taken the soul out of this game, which is to be expected by anyone trying to remake a classic from 25 years ago, and the comments seem...
Why is all of this third person? Hold up, don't tell me they remade this and all of it is third person. Hold up, wait a fucking minute, or is the third person mode just optional? Don't tell me, please don't.
To agree with that, people see lens flare. New lighting literally kills the atmosphere. Graphical updates, look inside. Unreal Engine 5 slop. Worse in every way. I am vindicated not buying this dog crap game. The loss of art direction in remakes should be studied. But let's continue on. You can see this one saying, third-person Halo campaign evolved the way God intended. No, I'm sorry. Seeing Halo in third person literally hurts my eyeballs. This is not Halo. And that's reflected in the quotes.
Hot take, I blame Resident Evil remakes for this. I mean, you aren't wrong. You are... I guess the huge issues that a lot of these it's hard to say, right? Because like you don't have to step into the same footsteps, especially for something that doesn't work, right? Especially for something that doesn't work. Like if it's like a franchise that you had always third person, and this is right, this will be fine, but this is an FPS, so like third person is weird. This is not yeah, it's one of the most influential FPS in gaming history, and this is what they made out of it. It's crazy. I don't know. As for the remakes, I guess loss of art direction, you might actually be correct. Then probably yeah, the remakes did do a great damage.
This is not Halo. Another one saying, your God is apparently a false prophet. Another one saying, the way God intended deliberately goes against everything Bungie intended. Yeah, seeing third-person Halo just burns my eyes, ladies and gentlemen. But wait, buggy mess are abound. This is to be expected with remakes like this. Halo Campaign Evolves Warthog, lets you change seats, and the Covenant can't hit you. Ah, yes. Great job. So glad they made this remake here, so things like this go live, and we're supposed to pay a premium to get a remake of something that never needed a remake in the first place. And you can see the comments here again, just...
That's true, though. It never needed one, right? It never needed one. it never needed one, but it got one, but it never needed one. I call bullshit on this. I've seen people play it or it already in it's in first person. Whatever. Uh, I don't know. Okay. Third person, I guess. Yeah, fine. Where's this animation? Where's the Halo Infinite style animation? Does not exist.
Roasting this entire thing, saying every decision that was made for this remake just further reinforces my opinion that Bungie guys were geniuses. What the F is this animation? Where's the Halo Infinite style animation? And of course, look how they massacred my boy. Here's another one, which is very interesting, where you have something that literally did not need any changing, and they really didn't change it that much, but they still ruined it. So you can see the caption, some things never change with Chief. Let's watch these clips. This is from, of course, the original. Boo. And here's the remake. Boo.
More passion! More energy! Where that would Boo. The other one was a boo. And the other one was a boo. That clip is from Halo 2 and they just used that. Isn't Halo 1? I have no idea. It's still a bit odd. The voice acting's still weird.
How on earth did they achieve such mediocrity? I mean, the joke is already made for you. Why did you try to rework it? And why are the voice lines so lifeless and terrible? How do you fumble something so basic? And the replies, again, roasting. The more they show about this remake, the worse it gets. Awful. Stole the joke and told worse.
Unspoken race versus sexual harassment. I call people on their bullshit when I see it. It's still funny though. It's still funny though. The energy is quite not there.
I hate these devs with a passion, and this one is very funny. Unspoken Riz versus sexual harassment. Here's another very interesting scene. The Master Chief just stood there as the Prophet introduced each one of them. He's literally just standing there as they do like a villain LARP here, introducing themselves. Like, I swear this game was made by theater kids or something who want to flair for the dramatic. Like, this doesn't feel right at all. He would not just stand there and let them introduce themselves like some movie villain. It's totally ridiculous and out of character. But of course, let's get to the real hyping up of Williams in this remake.
What is that? What is that? What is that? Was the game even out when this video was made? I'm pretty sure it was, because this video was uploaded 13 hours ago. What the fuck? What happened here? Huh? Anyway.
They have really upped the girl boss ante with this one, and you can see tweets like this get.
You see what I'm referring to? This, right? This section. This. You see what I'm referring to? When I mean, like, why is this so prominent everywhere? Well, that's terrible. Is that Abby from Last of Us 2? It might as well be.
A lot of attention. In addition to uglifying Cortana, Halo Combat Evolved changed the story to add an ugly, mannish girl boss. And you can see the images are absolutely profound. This is not an edit. This is just what they're presenting you with. Amazing. At this point, if it's not obvious already, it's all intentional. Okay, they are subverting your hobbies. They hate you.
What is that facial expression? Early access? That's a little too early access. Close it again. Delay. Delay for 2 years or so. Delay. Delay immediately.
They want to ruin everything you enjoy by giving you this. They know what you want, and they're not giving it to you. Instead, they're giving you this and then calling you a bigot if you don't like it. And you can see some of the dialogue. Fantastic. Halo Remake already looking great. Williams. No, Sergeant Major. I'm not. It takes more than fancy armor and a good PR campaign to impress me. Oh boy, everyone owes this girl boss some adoration and respect. You better respect her, or you're not going to, I guess, have her services or whatever. I mean, this is just so goofy and ridiculous. And then there's other just ridiculous changes. You can see the crazy three.
The bottom phase did it so much fun. Puggy, you know they are already remaking 2 and 3. Can we stop? Can we stop?
4-3 Guilty Spark Marine has a secret now on Halo Campaign Evolved. And to sum it up, as provided in this quote, in the original game he can shoot you and it hurts you. Then naturally you panic, shoot him, and then you get the heaviest silence possible, realizing what just happened. Here, even when he's pointing straight at you, nothing hits you. This is garbage. I mean, like, that was an intentional choice. Why would they get rid of that? Like, someone explain to me any other reason than the fact that they're trying to subvert this game and this IP and make it worse. And then there's some other things they're just kind of rolling with, I guess. The 343 art style is literally confirmed to be the result of genetic experiments. Cool. All right. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, just toss that one in there. Whatever. But bad news, guys. It appears that Halo Campaign Evolved's secret endings seem to tease a Halo 2 remake. Please, no.
God. Oh God. Fuck, what about the Halo show? Oh God! Well, we might have a new contender for worst Halo product. Maybe not quite as bad, but still. You know what I think this with all this? So I'm gonna pull out my get your tinfoil hats out, okay? They're remaking popular media so they can push their agenda, and then eventually they're gonna stop, right? They're gonna stop selling the originals, so you only can consume the remakes. So you forget. So you forget that they ever existed. I don't know, Poke, have you seen Halo 5 Story? We didn't talk about that one? But okay, maybe it's not. Okay, maybe it's not the worst. It's maybe the third worst. Okay, the third worst Halo product.
No, 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 no. Like, I think I speak on behalf of anyone who had the pleasure of growing up playing Halo 2 and all of the memories that came with it. Please leave it alone. Like, for once, put your greed to the side and just put this one to the side. Leave it alone. This is an absolute disaster. I guess I'm a little extra angry given my own nostalgia with especially the initial installments of this franchise, but I know I'm not the only one. I know there's millions of other people who are looking at Halo Campaign Evolved and they're just dumbstruck.
I just don't see I don't see a necessity for this remake. That's the problem. I don't see the necessity. Unless, see, what I see when it comes to like remakes, if they're not huge or remasters, is they're using remakes and remasters to get funding for future games, right? Usually that's how I see it, right? For example, right, the usual thing, right? They're remaking a Zelda game, so and later after that they release a new Zelda game, and so far and so on. That's usually how it works, right? If this is to essentially set up a new Halo game, Yeah, we're fucked. Halo 2 got, please don't remake that. They will remake it. We will invent the digital universe so we can find any scrapes of the original games. Well, if they are going against piracy, which probably honestly is also another push for that, you won't find anything eventually.
At how bad things have gotten. We have literally devolved. We've gone backwards with development in the gaming industry.
Halo campaign devolved. That's a good one actually. That's a good one. And AAA wet because there were no more good games. Devs to could milk. That how Excel the grade with goes right. I have no idea. Quote goes. I have no idea, bro. I bet it's gonna be Halo 2. Halo 2 evolved because everything's evolved.
And it's a shame to see. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed, please consider giving the video a like, consider subscribing, and turning on notifications for daily uploads.
Yeah, that's the end of the video. So what can we say? Buggy mess. Okay. Loss of art style. So UE5 slop, right? Uglification of women, as usual, right? At this point, how about we put this to the UN? And you know, they're harming women by making them ugly on purpose. Either way. Oh wait, never mind. That only goes for women have a little too short skirts in video games, mind you. Don't forget gay. It's gay. They changed cutscenes. What else is there? It runs as apparently that was said earlier, right? In that one review, it has frame drops. So there's that, which then again comes back to the Unreal Engine 5 slop. Did we need this? No, we did not, and that's all there is to say. We did not need a Halo 1 remake. We don't need a Halo 2 remake. We certainly don't need a Halo 3 remake. I wouldn't want that. I would stream a Halo 3 out of spite the day when that happens. Streaming the real Halo 3. Either way, we're gonna still do that with Fable. We're streaming the real Fable. Anyway, and yeah, we don't need this. We don't need this abomination. We don't need this.